Okay, you ready? This is dry a little bit. It's okay if it's still a little wet. I hope that you wet your paints on your plate with a spray. I didn't tell you to do that, but it's always a good idea so that you still have some of the color without having it dry. So depending on how long you're waiting in between videos, I advise that you put saran wrap on it if it's going to be a longer than a few minutes, and spray it. What I'd like you to do now is we're going to paint in a little house with a red roof. And it's going to go over here in the bushes. And so get some of your white, because we're going to paint, first of all, we're going to paint the shadow. And so I've got white here, a little bit of blue, a little bit of red, and whoever heard of a White House being blue? Well, if you look closely, if houses are in shadows, usually blue is the shadow color when the sun is not hitting it directly, just because our eyes play tricks on us. Now add a little bit of that green. So what I'm trying to get is kind of a cool white. So whatever you come up with, and not too dark. So gonna start by putting an angle here. I just lay the brush down, and then I'm putting an angle on the other side and filling it in like a triangle, and then bringing the line down, straight down, however tall you want your house to be. I'm going to make mine a 1-story. So a little triangle, and then a square or a rectangle down below. And that's a bluish color. It should be about the color of your sky, darkness of your sky. All right, we've got that. Now we can, if you want to use that color and add a little bit to your sky, you can, depending on, it always helps because sky is so many different colors. We don't really know how many. So I'm adding some of that up here too, if you'd like. If not, just wipe your brush off or get a different kind of a brush and hold on to this. Then what I want you to do is, I'm wiping this off. We're going to go back to a light green. We're going to come back to the house. We're not done with the house. We're coming back to, I'm sorry, not a light green, back to that dark green, because we want to wrap that house in the green bush. So it's like it's nestled in there. So I'm going to take the brush and lay it down, and it's kind of a different green, but that's okay, up on the house like that. And you'll see how it looks when we get done with the house. So make sure you're leaving some of that yellow in there. And then I take and add a little bit of yellow to that green. And add some white, a little bit of white, because we're going to make these bushes seem like they're real bushes now. So wherever the sun is going to be coming from the right, and so we're going to highlight some of these bushes, and that's all right. I've got. It's better to have your brush a little, not so much paint on it, because you don't want to, you just want to dab it. And it's like, we're hitting the rims of the bushes. Then you want to take another brush. I'm going to take one of these little brushes that is in your kit. It's all dry. Don't put it in water. Then you're going to take and kind of blend that area that you just did into the darker green. So keep this brush handy because we're going to still add some light green to it. Don't cover up all the dark because we've got shadows in those bushes. The nice thing is, if you already did, you can add dark again and come back to it. Okay. And take some of that green that's already on your brush, and we're going to bring it down here into the field. It's a lighter green. It was the green that we were highlighting the bush with. We're going to bring that up to where the bottom of the bushes in front of the house are. So just bring it down and blend it down. Then add some white to that and a little more yellow. And add a different color of green in there, and you can bring some of that up into where the house is. Notice I'm letting some of that yellow show through. And we're going to keep adding this as it dries. I'm using a downward stroke just because it's grassy, and that's how grass grows, up and down. Okay, then I think this is a good place to stop. When we come back, we're going to work more on the house and more on the foreground. We're going to put a little lake here, and work on the fine tuning, and then add the flowers to the last video. See you soon.